For today's hip flow, you are going to need a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use something like a Pilates ball or a pillow as well. Or if you have a book or something like that, I do recommend a little bit harder. That's why I like the yoga block versus the pillow, but you got to work with what you got. So if you only have a pillow, that's fine too. We're going to start too with having a wall. So this is going to be a great exercise for your deep core, 360 breathing, pelvic floor here. You're going to place that pillow yoga block between the knees. Feet are going to be on the wall. We are going to inhale, expand through that rib cage, through the nose, and then you're going to exhale out your mouth. You're going to think about squeezing the block, and then with your feet, you're going to drag them down towards the ground as you exhale. So really trying to connect with the hamstrings, the glutes, the pelvic floor, the deep core. It's all connected, ladies. So again, inhale, relax everything, expand through that rib cage, through the nose, exhale out the mouth. It might take you a couple times, a couple adjustments to find the good spot for your feet, for your knees. And then really, again, as you can notice, as I'm exhaling, I kind of start with dragging the feet, and then I squeeze the yoga block, and then I think about that pelvic floor coming together and that deep core. So it's kind of a lot to think about. So as you exhale, just kind of start and really just tune in with all the muscles firing, working together. You might even notice a little bit of that pelvic tilt too as you exhale. Go ahead through a few more here. This is really pairing that 360 breath with pelvic floor work and that deep core. Remember, it kind of takes a couple times to really just tune into your body here sometimes with these simple moves, but this move is great for that pelvic floor, deep core connection. Again, hips and core are all connected. They work together. If you want a strong core, we got to have strong hips. If you want strong hips, you got to have a strong core. So just flowing through a couple more times here, tuning in with your body. And then we are going to go ahead and come onto our side. As you finish up your final rep, we are going to come onto our side here, kind of supporting your head. Back leg is going to reach back. As you reach across, you're kind of twisting. You're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale, bring it together. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale. So again, really trying to connect with your core here, feeling those obliques fire. Inhale. If you want to take it another level here, you can kind of come up onto that elbow here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you can lift as you come back up. Or you can keep it down here as well. All modifications are great. Tune in with your body. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go 3 more here. And then we're going to go ahead and space out those legs. So that top leg, our goal here is going to be working that adductor strength. So this is the very modified version of what's called a Copenhagen plank. So this leg is you're going to try not to do any work with it. Another great core pelvic floor move here. So you're going to inhale through the nose, You're going to exhale. You're going to lift the hip just slightly off. I'm not even sure if you can tell that my hip is elevated here, but you should be, this leg is not doing anything. It's all in this leg. You should feel that adductor, which is the inner thigh here, and then lower back down. So inhale through the nose, exhale, just slightly lift, hold and lower. Inhale, exhale. As you exhale, thinking about that core wrapping around to support your body. Go ahead and finish up your last rep, and we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other side. So again, we're going to start all the way down where we're doing a small twist, stretching out here. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, small twist. Feel even a good stretch in your hip area, maybe in that lower back. Exhale. And if you want a little more advanced, coming up, inhale. Or you can lift all the way up. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, come in. Really pairing each move here with your breath work. Again, inhale through the nose as you lengthen. Exhale as you pull in, managing that pressure in the core, engaging the core, the pelvic floor together. Let's go final 3, 2, last one. We're going to come into that modified Copenhagen plank here. So again, this outer leg is the one doing the work. Elbow should be under the shoulder. You're going to inhale through the nose, exhale. Inhale as you lower back down, exhale out the mouth. And if you have that yoga block, you can even put that under the knee, giving you a little more range of motion here. That adductor strength, that inner thigh, is very important for pelvic floor and deep core health. And a lot of times they tend to be weak, which is why they tighten up, and then that can cause that pelvic floor dysfunction. Inhale, exhale. So remember, inner thigh here comes up through that pelvic floor as you exhale, wrapping that core around. Finishing your last rep, grab that pillow or that yoga block. We're going to come all the way down here into a bridge. We're going to inhale again, exhale, lift, extend one leg out, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Squeezing that block just a little bit here as you come up. A lot of movement and stability here in the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go 3, 2, last one. We're going to go ahead and come up into an adductor stretch now here. So on all fours, take one leg out. We're just going to kind of rock it back and forth. So it's very important that we strengthen our adductors, inner thigh area, pelvic floor, deep core, but we also want to make sure we know how to relax it, because that's what's going to lead to a full functioning body, right? A full functioning pelvic floor, deep core. Inhale, exhale. If you want to add in a couple twists here. Inhale, exhale, switching over to the other side. You might even recognize one side's a little tighter than the other. Again, always just listening to your body, tuning in, because it's talking to you. It's good to acknowledge if you do carry more tension in one side over the other. Add in a couple twists here. Inhale and exhale. Awesome work, ladies. Way to show up and give your core, pelvic floor, your hips some love.